Back again as we continue asking the question for the audience as to whether or not their particular cherished celebrity may or may not be part of the Hollywood cult. So we left off yesterday with music producer L.A. Reid, who is throwing up the devil horns next to his artist at the time, Avril Lavigne, who just so happens to throw up the gang signs herself constantly. I wonder if this is an industry-wide phenomenon or not. I don't know. It's hard to know sometimes. LL Cool J, boy, his rhymes and raps, they were so wholesome. He couldn't be a part of it. He never rapped about Satan or the devil. Just promoted lust and being a playboy. LL Cool J, Harpocrates, or snitches get stitches. Either way, same thing. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga hanging out with Jim Henson's Muppets. Miss Piggy knows what you're doing, I'm sure. This is a family tradition. Lady Gaga, let's continue on. That's a little too... There you go. Just doing you a little 666 salute over her eyeball. Gaga. Lady Gaga again. Looks checked out. When we see it, we call it out. Looks checked out. Lady Gaga again. Poker Face. A song filled with blatant sexual innuendo. I've seen 4-year-olds dancing and singing this song. They love Gaga. Wonder how that's going to turn out as we go forward. Gaga again. Oh, she comes in peace, as we know from the previous videos, and you probably already even hopefully have done your own homework in life. The peace symbol, as you know it, is actually a well-known witchcraft rune. Crow's foot, cross of the broken Jew. Peter got crucified upside down, arms broken. Communist symbol. I see. Gaga and her entourage. Not only that, but she's not just throwing it over her eye, but her hair is done in such a way for the concert where it's just one eyeball showing. That's interesting. And of course her Pride marching backup troop also is down with the times. Oh, Gaga. Lady Gaga with good old Marina Abramovich. Just having a little... It's just an art display. Because they seem to have a theme of putting naked people in baths of blood and dipping their hors d'oeuvres into the bin to eat. Because that's normal. Who doesn't? And of course, Marina Abramovic says, that she likes to do things in the extreme, things that she doesn't like to do, because she thinks that's where the sweet spot is for growth. Aleister Crowley would most certainly agree. Hunter Thompson, too. He definitely agreed as well. He took it to the edge. It's the whole recipe to inviting the demons into your life. That's clearly photoshopped, but... Or she's wearing some kind of contacts, one or the other. Or, you know, something's coming through. Gaga and Marina again. Marina seems to be the coven member, or the coven mother, sorry, can't speak, mother, of many of these aspiring young men and women. James Franco, Jared Leto, Lady Gaga, Kim Kardashian. They all swoon with Marina. Spirit cooking Marina Abramovic, who the mainstream media will tell you there is nothing to see there. Gaga just wants to... She's doing an eye test. So there's actually... The photographer is actually asking her to cover her eye and read the middle line. That's all any of this is. Every time you see it, that's all that's happening. Just a medical doctor examination for a new pair of glasses. There you go. Always gotta pay homage to old Marilyn, the first monarch. Gotta do it. Gaga with, as usual, the Egyptian cat eye as well. Rumor has it that Jezebel used to like to put on a lot of makeup. What's that, Jesus? That you tolerate that woman Jezebel? Interesting. There you go. She's just, again, it's still, this is a home visit that the eye doctor has done to administer the test. Because she has ongoing glaucoma and just temporary blindness issues. It's been going on throughout her career. Sometimes she does it even, nobody else sees the doctor. But even in the middle of concerts, the test will occur. It's kind of like Harvey, the movie Harvey with James Stewart. Gaga. Same thing, once again. And there's apparently weird zombie corpse people hanging out in the background. Because again, I mean, that's... you gotta be artsy, you gotta be edgy. You gotta stay with the times. You gotta keep people entertained. Alright. There's too many of her. There's just too many of her. Well, that's literally putting a new twist on it. Because you have to. After you do it so many times, you have to break up the monotony of the eye test. And you just have to... got to introduce new ways of displaying it. There you go. Tunnels of Typhon, anyone? Typhonian Order? Thelemites? Nah. There you go. Oh, what a sad life. It really must. You really don't know. You young people out there who think you admire Yeah, I've seen old fans of Lady Gaga. You think you would maybe even want that life. You would not want this life. All that glitters is not gold. The pearl of great price, though, it's worth a lot. This says this is Lady Gaga. That is not Lady Gaga. But that is someone who is... If anybody knows in the chat, go ahead and type it out. But this is someone else, apparently, who is down for the cause. Because that's atypical. That's not... It's such an aberration to find a celebrity that's a part of it. Somebody said, the alternative to this, making a video that shows you who is not a part of it, that would be a lot easier, a lot less time consuming. We'd be done in 2-3 minutes. And even on those, it would be with a grain of salt, to be revised at any moment. Because, why? Why is this happening? Because if you didn't know, your entertainment industry, and this is global, it's not just the Los Angeles faction, is here to brainwash you on behalf of forces of darkness, working nonstop and tirelessly because they literally have nothing else to do to keep you from seeing Jesus Christ. And they do it in many ways. They like the lust department. That's a big faction in hell's propaganda wing. They like to encourage you to shed your social mores and take off the repressive Christian coat of morality. To follow your own heart. Listen to your heart. Do your own thing. Just do it. As the pagan Nike goddess would advise. Marina and Gaga again. She must be a handled handler. Because it's like a disease that never ends. It's like a Russian doll. Lana Del Rey, musician, poppy kind of musician, even talks about in her songs how she sold her soul to the devil long ago. This is probably what she does at the Eyes Wide Shut parties. She's part of the appetizer. You don't want to go to Madonna's room. That's nobody does. But it's sort of it's a requirement. You signed the dotted line. You gotta kiss her grill. I know. She belongs in a geriatric ward. So does Kenneth Anger. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? You signed up for this. You want the Mercedes? You want the 3 houses? You want to be worshipped and adored by everybody? Then you gotta go to the Abbey of Thelema and write your name in poop and blood on the wall. It's just how it works. Lana Del Rey. This is, of course, a Terry Richardson photo shoot. Note the classic demon tongue, which they just... I think what happened... I think once you get to Hollywood is what's going on. You get to Hollywood, you make it, you become this big celebrity. There's a process of muscular degeneration in the tongue. And so what happens is, over time, it usually happens within the first year of your career, and the next thing you know, your tongue just flaps around in the wind. For every photo opportunity, you just walk around, and you lick everything. And you also just, you put up the metal hands, as Brian Head Welch would say. Because don't forget, folks, he's a born-again Christian, and you need to believe that. Because the devil plays fair. Lana Del Rey loves you. She loves you. She's probably doing a little lounge singing right there. She loves you. But she also, she loves you in a particular way. Here, especially the ladies, the other ladies she loves. Oh. Well, this is a very expensive eye doctor, which she is visiting. This is the star treatment. You need your new pair of eyeglasses, and instead of just the old-fashioned way of putting a little plastic device or just putting even your hand over your other eye, you got to do it with your diamonds. And again, note again, the tongue. That's nothing. There we go. Connecting dots that aren't there. There you go. Again, are we still going on the theme of the last few videos? Is this still the satanic cabal of photographers? The Thelemite division of photography? Is that what's going on? It's just a conspiracy among them and the executives. But these people, they have no clue. Not a clue. There she is again. Yawn. The celebrities that throw it up the most often, like they just, they're aiming for the top. So basically, Lana Del Rey is telling you, I so want to be Britney. I want to be Katie. I'm all that you want, boy. All that you need. Bon appetit, baby. We've seen this one 1,000 times before. You might start looking at the cover photos when they're taking the artsy photo of the photo a little differently. Not only has it been done 1,000 times before, but of course, there's more to it than meets the eye. Do you like what I did there? I did. Kitty cat. Rumor has it that, and I love cats, but rumor has it that black cats, this one looks a little mangy, are one of the witch's familiars. Do remember that the Gerasene demoniac, as Legion exited, were sent over into a herd of swine. This right here, to the right, this flesh host, this is their optimal home. That's where they'd really like to reside. And it's not hard to find homes these days, especially not with everybody just giving themselves over to the desires of the flesh, 24/7 checking out with whatever their recreational drug of choice is. Checking out all the latest hardcore pornography for the day. Having a little polyamorous sex with 4 or 5 people. But it's okay. My main girl, my main dude, they're cool with it. Doesn't cause any problems at all. It's totally functional. It's totally normal. Just give in to everything. All your lusts, all your desires. Listen to your heart. Dun. Wow. You know, how often do you have to do this? How often? Lance Armstrong. Remember David Beckham? Oh, we've got Michael Jordan in here too, the GOAT. Greatest of all time. Now, they had talent. So does this person. So does Lena. They have talent. That's not always, but it's a good baseline for your advancing career in the entertainment industry on behalf of the devil. It'll help things out. But if you completely lack in it, no problem. We can summon a demon, have you become indwelt by it, and they'll do all the work for you. So you could be a talentless hack, and this demon's going to do some things for your vocal cords. It's going to make you one of the best method actors on the planet. However, the trade-off is when you come on Letterman, as Johnny Depp does, you talk about how you can't even look at yourself. You don't know who they are. There is that little caveat. You do sort of lose yourself in the process. But small price to pay for some diamonds. Lance Bass, in sync. Justin. Hi, Justin. You do it too. Liked your solo Magic album. Appreciated the 666 one-eyed salute on the cover. I like your eyes, Lance. Hey, I hear you're doing wonders for the medical benefits of marijuana. Opening up dispensaries all over because it's the panacea that will cure everyone. It'll cure your cancer. It'll cure your depression, your anxiety, all your phobias. You got agoraphobia? Smoke some pot. It's done. It's over. You know, do you have terminal cancer? Smoke a joint of Lance's premium Budleys. Or if you really want to up your game, go to Mike Tyson's dispensary and you will live forever. Jesus, though? Praying, believing in... Come on! Smoke a doob. Smoke it, as Evan over on Tyson's podcast would say, before your workout, because that'll help. That'll enhance your workout. And he even delivers it with the classic kind of Bill and Ted delivery. Yeah, man, you should really... Looks like my stream disconnected there for a minute. Let's continue. Talks to other guests, and they basically just sit around smoking pot the entire time and talking about all the psychedelic DMT frogs they've licked and brainwashing you because they're cool and hip. And Mike has gone through such a revolutionary transformation, extolling the virtues of recreational pharmakia. Do what you want. Listen to your heart. Follow your lusts. Just do it. Lara Stone, ID Magazine. I don't know who she is. Maybe somebody in the room does. Heck, we can go look for... Let's figure out who they are. Okay, so she is a Dutch supermodel. Okay. There she is again. Note 2, once again, gotta have the bunny rabbit theme. Gotta have it all. It's always, they just bombard you with the exact same themes over and over again. Wouldn't it be... I don't know. These are supposed to be creative, artistic types. But then again, and especially when it comes to Team Darkness, there's nothing new under that sun that they worship. Lars von Trier. Let's see who he is. He is a Danish film director and screenwriter with a prolific and controversial career spanning almost 4 decades. Did I mention that it's global? I think I did. I think we've established that. This is that, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. On his autobiography's cover, he also, he does the eye doctor test for you. But he's, like Ellen, like Conan, perched Al on my shoulder, Conan O'Brien. Ellen and Kanye with their diamonds. Like them. He helps to market and present to you the menu items, which come to you from Hell's Kitchen. This is an advertisement for the Latin Mass Society of the Catholic Church. And again, and I know this, I know, there's a lot of Catholics, parishioner level Catholics, even some in the pulpits, who really believe that you all are divorced from all this, that you're fighting the good fight. When actually you're allowed, it's permissible. Because there has to be the semblance of a fight. And so there are some that pretend to fight, and then there are others who actually believe they are fighting. Order out of chaos. Laura Mivula. Not sure who this is. Hey, we're in doubt. Let's find out. What's her name again? Laura Mivula. Okay. Oh, okay. Laura is a British recording artist, songwriter, and composer. Her debut album, of course, Sing to the Moon, because they sure do love the moon. Some of them even believe there's actually a bunny rabbit in the moon. But pray to Jesus Christ? That's silly fantasy talk. There you go. She is holding up, what is that, an artichoke? Over her eyeball. Okay. On we go. Laura Pausini. Who's this? So, Laura is an Italian pop singer, songwriter, record producer, and television personality. As a child, she was encouraged by her father to join him during his performances in local piano bars. I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. Lauren Cohan. 666. Hey, remember, while we're on the 666 topic, do you guys remember how CERN over in Switzerland, I know a lot of you watching this video, you probably never even heard of it. You just remember hearing something on your radio broadcast or on the evening news, how they discovered the God particle, right? Well, that's curious. That's the logo for CERN. Who, people with actual eyes and discernment, not to be insulting, have recognized are working to open up multi-dimensional portals to the pits of hell so that the lines between us and them, Hades in our world, become more and more indistinguishable. Interesting. I wonder if it's the days prophesied or not. It's hard to know. Lauren Conrad. There you go with the heart theme again. Just, you think it's all just happenstance, the different things they choose to cover their eyeball with. Who is she, by the way? I don't know who she is. I don't know who, because I'm not. I'm, as funny as this is, because I have this giant archive of all of these so-called celebrities doing the gang signs. I actually don't follow any of them. I follow Jesus, and imperfectly. Lauren Catherine Tell, that's her actual name. Lauren Conrad is actually Lauren Catherine Tell, is an American television personality, fashion designer, and author. In September 2004, an 18-year-old Conrad came to prominence after being cast in a reality television series. There ain't nothing even close to reality in those reality television series. It's as fake as it can get. There you go. There's Lauren again. This young man's named Lay, L-A-Y. He's from a band called EXO, E-X-O. You have to throw out the symbols. Note the pitchfork and lightning bolt on his lapel too. We're just looking too deeply into this now. Come on, Adam. You're making things out of nothing. Okay, so this is Léa Seydoux. Let's see who Léa Seydoux is. I'm probably not even pronouncing that right. So Léa Helene Seydoux Fournier de Closson, known professionally as Léa Seydoux, is a French actress. Leandro Maeder, M-A-E-D-E-R. What is it? Leandro Maeder. Okay. Oh, Google knows who it is. Leandro is an actor known for Eating Out 2, Sloppy Seconds, because that sounds classy. But he's not a Satanist. He looks like the jock in high school that I crushed on. It's not a Satanist. Just like Sloppy Seconds. Christians are so narrow-minded, bro. Expand your mind. We're ascending. We're awakening. People are hip to it now. Oh, really? So you found Jesus Christ? No, man. I see. Interesting. LeBron James throwing up his diamond. There's LeBron again, throwing up his... What's that? Like, we're the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan, too. He does it as well. Kobe, he does it too. NBA coaches, it's all of them. It's all of them. Oh, interesting. Oh, huh. Wonder if it's all rigged. I wonder if everything, more or less, which we've taken to be true, is actually just a complete lie. From the smallest things to the biggest. But God left his clues. You mark your history before him, after him. Interesting. Sounds like a pretty important dude. Lee Jong-suk, Golden Boy. They call him the Golden Boy. Oh, he's someone's golden boy, all right. Lee Sun-mi, doing a little one-eyed flower pose for you. Gotta do the flower. The budding innocence. Covering up their eyeball. This is Lena Dunham. Lena Dunham. Because nothing says art exhibit like yawn dressing up like the devil again. It's just... It's new, it's original, it's hip. It's cool. There she is again. Photographed by Todd Cole. So we've been looking, Terry Richardson. Let's go see who Todd Cole is. I'm interested. Ah, yes. Oh, is this a photo Todd did? But it's limited to the Satanic Photography Guild. That's all. There you go again. Anyway, Frank Ocean. I guess he did the famous Frank Ocean. Hey, Frankie, cover up your eyeball. Lena, cover up your eyeball. Do it now. Don't ask any questions. This is the cover photo. Shut your mouth about your own independent creativity. Lena Marquis and J.J. Brine. Oh, I'm sure wow. Maybe they're showing you. Note here, too, he's got a skull ring on. It's a different variation, so necromancer. Just translate that. They practice necromancy. Seances. They think they're talking to the dead. They're actually... And some of them know this. I mean, they're communicating with, as Flea would say, there are cosmic beings that are floating around in this very room, and we hope that they will come pouring through our nostrils. But that's their third eye. So this eye no longer exists. They opened up their demon eye. Leona Lewis. Little 666 action for you. She looks like she's one of those 7-foot-tall supermodels. Because I see the 7-foot-tall women walking around all the time. They're everywhere. It's like you know what? We're going to be seeing a lot more of them going forward. Desmond, the Amazing. They do terrific work. Leonardo, no, I liked you so much in Titanic. And Celine, wholesome pop singing Celine, she's not a part of... Oh, she is too, huh? Interesting. Huh. But you're such a Renaissance man. You and George Clooney, too. You guys are Renaissance men. Classy. You've had women and men swooning after you. To the point where you're at the UN, brother. How do you get to the UN? Oh. The United Nations, One World Order, New World Order, Novus Ordo Seclorum. We're all going to come together in Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Oh, kumbaya. Leonardo. And that is the exact... See, it's not the classic hush pose. See, when they do it correctly, it is actually the exact pose of Harpocrates. That's more in line with what you see Harpocrates' depictions doing. Liam Payne. I don't know who he is. I think he's some musician. He sure is. Liam James Payne is an English singer and songwriter. He rose to fame as a member of the boy band One Direction. And I believe yesterday there was another band member in One Direction who we covered as well. Payne made his debut as a singer when he auditioned for the British television series The X Factor in 2008. So you could put it, one way to put it is like it appears he took the mark. I don't know how to... Lights Poxleitner is their name. I have to know. Okay, thank you, Google, because these people adopt more and more bizarre names. Who wrote this? Known mononymously as Lights, is a Canadian singer, songwriter, author, and illustrator. No doubt she'll have an autobiography coming out soon. She's known for her gold-certified albums The Listening and Siberia, as well as Drive My Soul, February Air, Ice, Second Go, Toes, and Up We Go. She's down for the cause. Interesting artwork on your arms. I wish I had a higher resolution to investigate. Lil Boat. They all got Lil Xan, Lil Boat. Everybody's a Lil. I'm just a Lil Swerve. I'm just a little different. No, you conformed. You're just a little the same. Hey, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, you want to be edgy, right? You want to be counterculture. You want to not fit in. You want to show. You want to shove it in the face of the man. Become Christian. You'll see. You'll know just how counterculture you are at that point. Lil Boat. I wonder if he drinks any lean. That is always that, because that, nothing says I have no idea what to do with my money and I don't know who I am. Like covering all of your teeth in metal. Lil Peep. I'm just another Hollywood demon. Dropping next season. I ain't got a reason. Took a pill till we passed out. I made a deal with the devil. Take what the devil offers. I got nothing to lose except your life, you know. You did lose that. I'm just saying. You did lose your life. Hi. Oh, what's that on your... That's a normal... Oh, you got some runes on your hands. And then you got the pyramid with the eyeball on your finger. Because if you are just waking up now, you're walking around the zombie apocalypse of Satan's kids that have been programmed for decades by the New World Government. Nah. It's too wacky, too crazy. I could make it on CNN one night. The crazy conspiracy theorist. He tried to publish a book and they're removing it on Amazon shelves. YouTube is going to remove him. Yeah, I wonder why his life came to such a tragic end. I don't know. It's hard to... Must have just been the drugs. Didn't have anything else to do with the cancer behind why he hated life so much that he had to shoot up heroin all the time. Make no mistake about it, boys and girls of Generation X, Y, Z. Let me see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. What's next? What comes next? Okay, Rick D. He didn't shoot heroin. I'm sorry. He definitely dabbled in the opiates. Maybe he was on the oxys. Maybe he even every once in a while got some fentanyl. I'm sorry to incorrectly highlight the opiate of choice for Lil Peep, who took what the devil offers. He's got nothing to lose except his health and life and eternal soul. For what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his very soul? But lest you were confused out there, young boys and girls, young ladies and men who go to the club at night in your mini skirts, and maybe even your nickname is, I don't know, Lil Dress. You know? That is an authentic smile. He is actually genuinely happy. Make no mistake about it. He is loving life. Not anymore, because he died a very early tragic death. But Lil Tracy, Lil Peep, Lil Xan, Lil Boat, and we're on to Lil Tracy. Hey, he's curing his cancer. Maybe he'll go into business with Lance Bass and Mike Tyson. And Joe Rogan will have him on. Joe will tell him about all the gestures he saw on DMT and how they taught him how to deflate his ego. Follow them. The enlightened, third eye opened Joe Rogan podcast. Beautiful little graphic of his third eye having opened right smack dab. Full stop. Oh, you think you're getting enlightened, do you? You're ascending, huh? Oh. Somebody load that squirter with holy water and spray that man. Lil Tracy, one eye. He's just at the eye doctor again, guys. He's just hanging out it's another day at the eye doctor for all of them. Because, hey, boys and girls, don't you want to be that when you grow up? Mommy, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a doctor. Mommy, I want to serve Jesus. I grow up. What do you want to be, young boy? I want to be like Lil Uzi. I want to tattoo my face up and throw up the devil horns and get on live stream and say, why you keep asking me if I sold my soul? If I sold my soul, y'all are coming with me, you dummy. And you know what? That's part of the deal. They know full well the propaganda department they work for. And they know full well that they accepted and signed up for it, and that they're leading you to as well. Lil Uzi. Because what Satanist would be complete without the jeweled inverted cross necklace? And while we're at it, why don't you wear the inverted earrings, inverted cross earrings, and tie yourself to a tree? Be tied to a tree. Boy, it must be fun making it. He literally, and this is not a Photoshop. Like, Lil Wayne does it. We're on the Lil again. Lil Wayne, Lil Uzi, Lil Xan, 4'9" Xan, who pulls out guns on people at gas stations. Who, before he got big, the reason why he got so hot and popular was because he was selling Xanax to everybody. As Paul Romano said over at Pockets of the Future, and Paul, you need to become Christian. You got everything right except that, and that's a big one. But when you see a character, like if you saw characters like this, if you saw Lil Wayne, right? You got Lil Wayne, you got Lil Uzi. You know, let's go back here. Lil Tracy, Lil Peep. These were the cast members in a movie. It's like going to be a movie about the apocalypse, about the end of days. So, yeah. I've seen him in concert manifest with the white eyes. Waka Flocka, he does this as well. Classic demon possession. I know, it's photoshopped, but telling Photoshop. Got the Monarch butterfly programming. Got the devil. Yeah, somebody in the room is called Devil Child. He said, "Hail Satan." We better hail him now, because you're going to be weeping and wailing in torment for the rest of your days. Unless you repent. But have a good day. God bless you. We pray for you in Jesus' name. That tells you the sign of the times, doesn't it, folks? You're watching a video like this today, and that's your brilliant contribution to the chat. Reminds me of this. Presentations like this have been known to attract demons who hate Jesus in chat. Viewer discernment is advised. They actually make it very obvious. The days we're in and who you need to go to. Lil Wayne, 666 salute. And again, you get these folks that show up. The folks, I put folks in quotation marks, right? You get these kind of people that show up in your chats out of nowhere. They come on to any video that really exposes truth, and you call them folks. They're actual people. They're not disembodied spirits sort of floating around the ether of the internet, or puppeting a flesh host. No, not at all. Gotta get that money, man, and sell my soul in the process like a dummy, man. Lil Yachty. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Ladies, eat your heart out. 666. Lil Yachty again. Oh, he's such a man of status. This is like when we were attracted to the obese men because that showed that they could provide. Oh. All right, we are on to the Lil section of the women now. Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie. I'm just a little Hollywood demon dropping next season. I ain't got a reason. Took a pill till we passed out. I made a deal with the devil. Take what the devil offers. I got nothing to lose. Let's check back in with Lil Peep. Here. Lil Peep. Homie, what's up, man? Why aren't you answering your door? That's right, you're dead. Nothing to lose. Lily Allen. Little one-eyed symbolism for you there. Who is Lily Allen? I don't know. She sounds familiar. Lily Allen, or Lily Rose Beatrice Cooper, known professionally as Lily Allen, is an English singer and songwriter. She is the daughter of actor Keith Allen and film producer Allison Owen. 'Cause I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. And he came in at night and he planted his tares. What shall we do, Most High? Let them grow alongside the wheat. When it comes time for harvest, we'll just burn them off. It's going to make for better wheat. Going to refine their strain. Lily Allen. As usual again, too. Why is it? Why are they all... Hey, are you starting to put it together? They all have occult symbols all over their bodies. It's time to get a tattoo. It's not some cutesy little tattoo or whatever. It's like, here's a hexagram. Here's the crescent moon. Here's the pyramid. Oh, she got into the Rihanna mindless zombie. I will do what you did. Photography stint. Everybody's got to make a sacrifice. I mean, you got to sacrifice somebody. You know. There she is again. Shh. Shh. We're in a library. We're in a library. This is such an edgy, different pose. Lily Donaldson? I see. Hi, Lily. Who are you? I don't know. I don't know who you are, but like younger people know who you are. She is a British model. So a lot of these girls that do the makeup channels on YouTube knows who Lily Donaldson is. You know, it's from a Terry Richardson photo shoot for Vogue magazine. Hey Terry, listen. We got a new line of clothing that we're trying to sell to the young people. Could you possibly integrate, I don't know, maybe some very edgy and different, the Illuminati joke that's ongoing in the industry, satanic imagery? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. There you go. She's just a rose, like a rose in the wind. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Linda Evangelista or Evangelista? I don't know. I don't know who you are, Linda. It says, who is she? Where is she now? Oh, it's a Canadian fashion model and one of the top supermodels from the 1990s. She's been featured in over 700 magazines. Got to reinforce that regularly scheduled programming. Lindsay Lohan. Ah, Lindsay. What happened to you? Everything looks good there. What happened? Oh, hi, Lindsay. That's quite an evolution there. Oh, hi. Terry Richardson, shoot again, huh? That's interesting. Huh. Oh, you got to be Marilyn. I see. You're doing the Marilyn Monroe, Terry Richardson shoot. I understand. Everybody else, everybody doesn't get this. Not everybody comprehends. But I see. And let me just say, I'm very sorry for what happened to you. A little bit of Cleopatra. Little Lindsay Lohan again. Little one-eyed symbolism. There she is again, Lindsay. She just had to... Hey, Lindsay, can I take a photo? Yeah, hang on. Let me hold up my handbag over my eyeball, because it's eye doctor time again. Really, I don't want to know. Classy, Terry. Very classy. Shh. Don't talk. We're still on Lindsay Lohan. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. Oh, quite a trend. Quite a trend. What are they doing? I mean, they're just... Hollywood, the Library of Hollywood. I understand now. I get it. I get it. A different shoot here. Oh. Huh. Terry Richardson again. Interesting. Here's Lindsay Wixson. Wixson. I don't know who she is, but there you go. There's Lindsay Wixson. Lainez Montero. I don't know who that is either. Lainez Montero. Montero. Linus Jasper. Who's Linus Jasper? Let's see. Linus Jasper is just a model, male model. Let's see if we can find him having to do it anywhere else. We don't have time. Was that one? No. Rest assured, we would find it many times over. Lisa Kant. Lisa Kant, okay. Don't know who you are. But it appears that she is another model. So, now she better be careful. Look how old she is. Lisa Turtle. What was she in? She was on the Facts of Life, right? Lisa Turtle. Like Eddie Murphy, she's just like we were looking at yesterday. She's just letting you know everything's A-okay. Everything is definitely not A-okay, but everything's A-okay. We got this. We're all good. This is a group called Little Mix. And they literally, in their videos, do like witchcraft rituals. Here they are doing just a group pose for you. Looking, particularly, can I note that she looks totally checked in. Checked in. So does she. She's there. She's home. Don't doubt that. All cylinders are firing. There they are. Do I have to point it out, or have you already figured out what's wrong with this picture? You guessed it. Got a little inverted cross action happening. Because that's fashion. This is one of the Little Mix cast members. There's another one. It's another one of them. Oh, you are a prisoner, that's for sure. Anybody want to take a stab at what the red bandana around her arm is? I'd like to know. That's one I don't know yet. If anybody knows in chat, let me know. Little Richard, I was directed and commanded by another power, the power of darkness, that a lot of people don't know, that a lot of people don't believe exists. The power of the devil, Satan. No, what? Oh, is it orange? It looks like it's probably actually red. I think it has more of an occult meaning myself. I don't think she's like blood and... That's another exploration for another day about how all the gangs actually, when you look into all the symbols that they throw up, and from the Crips with their hexagrams, and you know, what is it, the 666 that the Bloods throw up. But of course, you know who brought you that. I mean, that's stating the obvious, unless you're asleep again. I mean, I don't know. Gangsters, Disciples, same thing. Hexagram, Aryan Brotherhood, 666. The devil don't exist. What you talking about, man? What you talking about, Willis? Devil don't exist. I can't see him. Where? You got that little Uzi Vert album yet, though? While we're talking about all this, like, sorry to interrupt, but you want to go get some... Man, I've been listening to Lil Peep for a while. Devil? Where? I don't see him. Liv Tyler. Steven Tyler, Aerosmith's daughter. The angelic elf in Lord of the Rings. Directed by Peter Jackson, who whitewashed the West Memphis 3 history. And shares a matching magic sigil on his arm, tattooed on it, with Damien Eccles. Liv Tyler. I'm just carrying on. You guys, I can't keep doing it. I had a crush on her. I had a crush on her and Alicia Silverstone, I think was her name. Remember that back when Aerosmith came out with Crazy? Oh, MTV promoted these girls hard. Crazy, crazy, lust after my daughter. I'm from the devil, and you've been hoodwinked. It's all around you. Look around you, dummy. Are you that brainwashed and dull in your head? Can't you see what we've done to thee? Please allow me to introduce myself. I live. ID Magazine again. Photographed by Matt somebody. Matt Jones. That's the photographer. Let's go see. Matt Jones. Let's see if we can find him. So this appears to be a photo. One. I think it's just makeup around her eyes. I sure hope so. But yeah, there's this here. It's not mentioned. Mention that. There you go. Looks like that's another Matt Jones work. I'd like to see him. Who is he? Let's go see. Who is he? Matt Jones. Oh, come on, internet. Alright, whatever. Photographer. Here we go. They got a picture of him? Of course not. Let's see here. Professional Life, Vogue, Paris. Boy, it's just like a who's who. GQ, Esquire, V Magazine. Hey, you guys remember that one magazine's called Jezebel? Remember that? Hey, ladies, go find out about your latest makeup. Jezebel. Liv Tyler, one eye again. Yawn. We tired of this? I am. Aw, she likes her dad. Papa. That's good. It's touching. Do note, can I just say, the Order of the Eastern Star color choice for young Michael with his good friend and mentor, Liz Taylor. Mentor. I didn't say handler, right? I just said I'm mentor. She's a mentor. Always got to clear these things up. It's a very interesting color choice for his outfit there. Ah, the Lizard King. What? Who did they encounter in the garden again? Oh, the serpent. That's right. I forgot. It's like a reptilian creature, right? I'm the Lizard King, huh? Huh. What'd you say, Jim? Cancel my subscription to the resurrection. Dun, 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 dun. This is the end. It sure is, brother. Sure is. But for some of us, it's just the beginning. You could be weak too. I'm not weak because I did anything. It's not like I've been some great righteous person in my life. I haven't. I've sinned worse than many of you. But there comes a time in a man's life where he has to submit to the King of Kings. Lodovica Camello. London Grammar. This is them at Lollapalooza. What is happening in Hollywood? Maybe the environment is a little sick. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. Okay, so these are the South African artists that we were talking about. Loot Love and Nomuzi. You may have seen them earlier in the presentation. So, I wonder... A new world order mind control machine. You know, according to Russ Dizdar, they call themselves the Chosen Ones. Satan's end times army. There you go, there's Loot Love hanging out in the middle. Lorde, Lorde, channeling a little Joan of Arc. Well, she just happens to be at LensCrafters. She's a musician. There she is again, looking ever the part of the anti-establishment personality A, rabid communist. But I wonder, George Esterbrooks, what do you think? Hey, George, what do you think? Is there a personality B here, maybe, as well? That's possible. I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. I don't know. If that doesn't scare the shit out of you, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is from an album called Losing Sight. What is the Losing Sight album? Who's this by? Just so we all know. I don't think it's that one. Although there's questions around... So this is by a group called SNTS. Who is SNTS? A dance electronic group. No doubt they are... Oh, brother. Buddy. Satan? Satan doesn't exist. Where? I don't see him, Adam. I'm going down to New Orleans this week. I'm going to stand side by side with my brothers and sisters in the LGBTQI parade. I'm Anglican. My friend over here is Episcopal. We don't interpret the Bible like you do. Okay? We think that Scripture was inspired by the culture of the time, and that it changes with whatever the culture thinks. Like, if this were Sodom and Gomorrah today, well, then Scripture would be updated, of course. Silly. No, I'm not the devil. I don't got a forked tongue. Nope. You're just a Bible thumper. Let this image haunt you. Do you think that was a stage? Do you think that on their hand there, by the way, is some kind of stage prop? Maybe it's ketchup. Lottie Tomlinson? Not sure who Lottie is. Who's Lottie? Who's Lottie Tomlinson? Let's go see. Oh, man. Books. Lottie Tomlinson's Rainbow Roots. Over the Rainbow. Thank you, Fritz Springmeyer. She's the half-sister, of course. She's a social media star and makeup artist who became known as the half-sister of One Direction singer Louis Tomlinson. She has publicly defended her brother on multiple occasions via social media. God help us. Lou Reed. Velvet Underground. But of course, I mean, no brainer, right? Let's go back here for a minute. Let's go right back here again for a minute. I want this to haunt you. Crowley taught that by vampirizing little children, you could live forever. This is a deception. And by opening up what they call the tunnels of Typhon, they can be gods of their own universe. Lou Reed, Velvet Underground again. Lou Teasdale opened up her third eye Baphomet. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 5-pointed star. So's that. That's a 5-pointed star. That's all it is. It's just a barnacle. If you see these all throughout, the barns throughout rural America, hang on here. You know what they're called? They're called hex signs. Good old Americana. Even that is deeply enmeshed in witchcraft. Oh. My country, 'tis of thee. Play the trumpet for the Sphinx, Louis. What a wonderful world. Not really. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine I didn't mention Jesus, but I'm playing my trumpet to the Sphinx. The acoustics are so great out here in the desert. Which is where the devil was when he tempted Jesus after 40 days of fasting. 'Cause the Bible tells you he likes to travel in dry and arid places. 'Cause the Bible is true. And you've been asleep, it's time to wake up. Not time to ascend, but time to give your life to Jesus Christ. TikTok. These are the days prophesied. I don't think you got time to just be like, I'll do it later. I'll do it when I'm 80. I don't think we're gonna make it to 80. Generation A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Generation Z, Generation Z. Now I know my ABCs. Won't you come and play with me? Lovelies. Okay, don't know who that is, but yeah, there you go. Lucifer. Oh yes, the Lucifer TV show. Have you ever noticed? Let me just go on my soapbox for a moment here. Have you ever noticed how whenever you see portrayals of the devil in media, it's either as the pitchfork wielding menace, not as like the beautiful angel of light, or as the beautiful angel of light, which is more correct, marketed to you in such a way where the devil's actually the tragic hero. You know? He's like Batman. You know, he lives in darkness. He's basically a demon, but he means well. He doesn't turn the other cheek. You know, he doesn't do none of that. You know, he's vigilante. He's Legion. You know, he's anonymous. He doesn't forgive. He doesn't forget. You better expect him. The wisdom of men is folly. I think I know best. I certainly know better than the Bible. It's just written by men. I'm just a man too. But I know better than those men. Yeah. And then when they portray Jesus, let's see. How do they portray Jesus a lot of times? Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Lucille Ball. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Oh, right. Wait, I forgot. That never was that was never there. Desi never said that. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Nope, never happened. This young man who's doing this broadcast right now, he's not well. He's not well. Please give him some Darvocet, Percocet, Xanax, and 15 other pharmakeas, and he'll be okay. Meaning he'll shut the F up. Lucy Hale. And I don't know who they're with. That's, I guess, one of their friends. I don't even know which one's Lucy Hale. But you're starting to, folks, are you starting to realize this isn't really a flesh and blood thing that we're talking about here at all? That you have actually fallen down the supernatural rabbit hole where you realize that all of your life you've been in a stupor. Or not. You know. Go watch Syriana. Men who stare at goats. You know. Swoon at the Kloonmeister. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Lucy Hale. Okay, so Lucy was on the left here. Whoever's on the right, her friend, you know, they're just part of the donut troupe. The croissant, I'm sorry. It's literally anything, really? Like, it's just, listen, Lucy, I realize that you may not want to do this, but I want you and your friend, and this is going to be on the cover everywhere. We're going to put this in Times Square. You're going to be a star. I want you to put a croissant over your eyeball. You and your friend. Thank you. That's it. I'm sorry, it's just nobody in the industry, none of it, we don't know why. It's just, it seems to be how you become successful. Lucy Hale again. Shh, keep your mouth shut. Programming reinforcement. Stay shut. Shut your lips. Shut it. Shut it. You want to scream it out? You want to tell everybody what went down? Shut your mouth. Just shut it. Lucy Watson, covering up her eyeball with the world's most ridiculous pyramid ring. Ludicrous. I know, you're watching me, we're watching you. It's all like this big standoff of watching. I always, you know that famous saying, like, if be careful to stare into the abyss or it may look back at you. Like, I already know, you're already looking. You've been looking the whole time, whether I stare at you or not. I'm not worried about it anymore. That's what they try to do. They're trying to punk you. They're trying to punk you. Don't pay attention to the darkness, or something may happen to you. He who clings to his life will lose it. He who loses his life for me will save it. You weed or tear. You a coward, or you actually gonna put something substantive on the line? I don't mean like a diamond-studded pyramid ring. Luka Modric. Not sure who he is. Looks like an actor. Looks a little more sophisticated than your run-of-the-mill 20-something supermodel. Luke Worrall. Worrall. And in case he would forget, he put his names. He's put his name on his knuckles, just in case he was somewhere and he forgot who he was. And he's also doing, you notice this. There was another variation of biting down on your finger. And lest you think that is nothing to pay attention to, we also see the eye patch again. That to me almost seems like I'm associating pain here with shutting my lips. There is Luke Worrall again. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you a question here, because this seems to be the theme. Let's do a little questionnaire in the room. Does it appear as though all the lights are on in our friend Luke here? Or does Luke look a little taken aback? Does he look a little checked out? I don't know. It's hard to say. I wonder if personality B would watch videos like this. Let's say I was in Hollywood, the Beverly Hills area, and I fell down some kind of weird hole, and I found this weird man's channel. It's called Jeremiah Cohen. But I'm like, buddy, I've done that. I do that in the photo shoots, but I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm not a George Esterbrooks, MK Ultra. What is this? What are you even talking about? And Personality B's like sitting in there like, oh, he's right. You know, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this before, but there's another part of you. You see? And it's actually not all that hard and difficult to create you. It's very wicked. It's extremely disturbing. And unfortunately, it's on the books as we've already done this. But we stopped. They stopped. They stopped. It was like in the 70s. This whole thing stopped. Don't you trust us? Loopy Fiasco. Lior Cohen, the tall Jewish man that runs the rap game. Harvey Weinstein has been accused of... Let's keep going. M. Shadows.